fight you. We can't hear you.
Sorry. Thank you. So, as a conclusion, I wanted to say that we need to think that no matter what is happening around the world, there's not only one lens to see the issue, especially as climate change and is not having any issue, especially as wars don't have only one issue and one lens that you can see things. Always try to have a very large and broad view and try to see it from multiple angles. So this is the only way in which we can find more solutions into resolving certain aspects. And I think that by incorporating, exactly as I mentioned before, diversity and inclusion into climate action, we can only build a more resilient, equitable, and sustainable future for all of us, not only for us in the present, but also for the ones that are coming after us. And thank you very much. And ask here questions, please feel free, the floor is yours, or if you want us to discuss certain aspects and you want to educate me towards some things in your place, please feel free, I'm very open.
All right. So
This has been a very
sorry.
this has been a very interesting session. Really, I've got to learn a lot from you, Mr. Tio. I feel like the amount of information and knowledge you've shared with us today, it's not something you get to, for free on the street. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it. So we're having some questions. Someone has raised their hand. Please, the person that has his hands raised, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Yes, please.
Good day.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for it. This is a nice and a wonderful presentation. We learned a lot on climate change and other stuff like that. Please, before I address the issue that I want to talk on, please, we need the slides to be shared. So I don't know how can we get it.
The team from Innovate Lab already has them and they will share it with you, so there is not an issue.
Yes, we'll share the slide with you.
All right, thank you very much. The second thing, my unique maybe is out of the scope, but there is this thing very common in Nigeria, or specifically to say maybe in some African countries. There is what we call in international politics, climate politics.
Mm-hmm.
There are people that are climate deniers. So you can't deny climate change. But how do you normally, as an expert in environment, as an environmentalist, how do you approach people that deny climate change? This is my first question.
I think it's a very, this is the same as how we approach people that believe the world is flat, and how do we approach people that deny the existence of God. I think, for example, what works in my case, it's okay to listen to the person and to just, okay, I get your point. There's not a need for a debate. Of course, if we are in a public forum, we can give some examples regarding, like a couple of things that happen or, very public cases and very popular cases. But at the end of the day, we don't need to convince nobody of nothing. We just need to find our allies and together with them to do the changes that are needed to be done. That is my take.
Thank you very much.
Thank you also.
All right. Someone dropped a message in the group chat. I don't know if you have a chance to talk about it, or should I just read it?
Let me see. The one from Alano Simon.
Yeah.
I now gain a lot of knowledge. It has been challenging for me to understand, but I appreciate so much of your effort. It's time to share knowledge on this. Thank you so much, Simon, for the nice words. And anytime you have any questions or whatever, you'll have in the next slides let me even move it to it, my details. Okay, and please, the next question, because I see a couple of more hands raised.
Yes, please, the next person. Isaac Dalani.
Okay, good evening. Hope you can hear me clearly.
Good
Yes,
evening.
you can.
Oh,